right, chat. Just making sure it's turning everything on and off like it's supposed to. Excellent. Hi, Zan. Well, well, well. Good day. Yes, indeed.
Day? Today's type of day.
I got my friend into that, and he's obsessed. He's never watched the stream, so he's watching the animated series, and he's
Did he cry?
So much. He's already on his third rewatch of it.
That's an
I
undertaking.
had to watch it
wow.
twice. And I already knew it was coming, and I still cried. Like,
yeah, same.
It's so terribly sad.
So sad.
That's nice. All right, let me just check the old Chattenheimer and see if Serena had a. All right. I think she knows it's 9.
I mean, it gives me an extra minute to finish my brownies.
Okay. I'll put something in chat just in case. All right. My goodness. Oh, Serena! Yay! Hey!
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Oh, that looks comfy and warm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
The fleece blankets are coming out.
Yes.
Oh, God. It's been so cold in North Carolina, like awfully so.
Same in Texas, so hi.
Boo. Yeah.
Sitting pretty on 60. I'm content.
Oh, Serena, would you mind, when you're ready, rolling a d20, blank D, just a d20, and we'll see how close it gets to my roll for DM inspiration tonight.
All right, no problem. We're gonna do the
Currently,
peach
Tasha's
dice.
closest. But...
Okay. An 11?
Not quite a... yeah, I got a 16. Tasha got a 14. So, Tasha, tonight you have DM inspiration, which I think is still a d6.
Cool.
Let me fix our banners here, or rather our video things. Click. Here we go. Just takes its sweet time, OBS, and shifting things over. Oh my gosh, I am thrilled to play tonight. Oh, missing a session is just, I mean, it's obviously a-okay, we needed to and stuff, but I'm just so glad to be here tonight with y'all. Okay, well, we're gonna pick up right where we left off. Right where we left off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right, Debbie. Right, Debbie.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see. Child was a ghost.
Awesome.
There was a ghost.
It's another ghost in Crestwood Valley. Oh,
best place on earth.
I had to add after the fact, because we talked in the after show last week about the girl, but there was a sweet part to it that poor girl's soul was just trapped out there, scared under the wagon, and you all gave her a lovely couple of days and brought her back to her mom's house. So that's sweet. Positive and all of that mess. But where we left off was after that. A good day's travel later. I think you went through the night, slept during the day, marched the rest of the day, went to camp that because you just wanted to put as much room between you and Tasha's abode as possible. And in the middle of the night, just after second watch, Tuna swapped out with Feyora for the third watch. Feyura's mind was elsewhere. Obviously, a lot of stuff going on. And a winter wolf, the one that's been tracking and testing your perimeter for the past few days, snuck up behind her and attacked, leading to a battle with this very dangerous winter wolf. In the end, Yeah, rest in peace, Wolfie Zen. Yeah. It was determined Thaxel, Thaxel, yikes. Leadrin with her druidic nature and fondness and um, skills with animals and plant life and stuff, saw that this poor Wolfie was actually fairly emaciated, had a trap wound, like a bear trap wound on its front leg. And she could tell that it was purposely attacking healthy people so as not to kill anybody at the end. It lost its pack and lost its food and just kind of wanted to, at that point, go out as it needed to. And Leadrin kindly, did it the humane thing and put Wolfie out of their suffering. And the ghost remains. No, just kidding. And that's where we'll pick up in that beautiful moment. Just after that. That's settled. I'll pass it over to you, Leadrin. Wolfie's at peace now. Feyora, I think that you're somewhat healed thanks to Tuna, I believe. But still, a little hurt, frost all over, across your back and your hair and everything. And I'll pass it over to you, Leadrin.
I think she's still in wolf form. And I know she would have taken at least a couple of minutes, not too long, to like chill with the wolf because it's sad. And get back up and walk over and try to assess, I guess, who needs assistance, and then go to that person and then pop back out into human form.
Is anyone else wounded beside Feyora?
I am, but I wanted to.
Oh, you hobble over to Feyora.
I can hobble. She's just gonna, without even asking, just pat her on the head and do a cure wounds. Just gonna roll it in this. Hey, 11 points.
Oh. Okay.
And I'll touch myself.
Okay.
With cure wounds. Ah, I got a 5. That's fine. Okay, so I'll heal myself 5. Okay.
All right.
I'm a little better.
Nice. All right, so you both heal up. Be cozy. Feyora, do you have anything as you're getting healed and such, and lead damage and everything? Anything for you, Feyora? Nope. Okay. All right. Well, does anyone have anything else they want to do? There's still 4 hours of sleep to be had, except for Feyora, who's already had their rest. Anything anyone want to do for this last 4 hours to get your full rests in?
Sleep.
Okay. All right. Feyora, was there anything you had? I feel like you would. Maybe that's something different.
I mean, am I still the one keeping watch? I want to stay focused on watch.
Okay. All right. Well, we pause my terrible multitasking. All right. In that case, you finish your rest. Everyone gets some good sleep. You're only about a day and a half away from where the portal should be. So everyone wakes up refreshed, not a little jarred from the night prior, but you have your long rest. Be sure to mark that off as well, since you all many had to battle last session in DD Beyond. the morning comes around. There's some fresh snowfall this morning. Temperatures dipped a good 10, 15 degrees. It's probably like mid 20s Fahrenheit or so. And there's a dry, light snow that's almost driving down, but not quite storm level. The morning is yours to pack up. Anyone have anything to do before packing up and hitting the road, or are we going right to travel?
Yes. I think Leadrin would go over to Feyora now that we have rested, and just kind of like elbow and be like, "You good? You good?"
Yeah.
Are you lying to me?
Oh, no.
You're repeating.
Yeah.
Oh God. Can I insight check?
Absolutely, yeah. General insight and Feyora roll either persuasion or deception based on whichever one is more accurate. We'll compare numbers. Let me know what you got first, Leadrin, once you're done rolling.
14.
Okay, and Feyora?
22.
Oh
Okay.
God.
All right. Yeah, no, sometimes Feyora gets like that, and tough to tell. Seems to be all right-ish, despite the weirdness.
Hey.
Feora's gonna
just
walk off into the woods. Like, not even saying, she's gonna walk off into the woods and she's gonna collect some insects, cinder spiders, to feed them.
some insects?
Yeah.
Bugs?
She turns, walks away, looking some bugs. Oh. Huh? Puts them in a pouch. Not really sure what she's doing it for yet, but catching, putting it in a pouch.
Concerned? That's all she had planned before they ventured off.
Okay. All right. Well, the day begins. Feyora, knowing what you're doing with those, are you taking the time after capturing the insects? Are you doing that like just around nearby, or are you doing that like out of sight?
No, it's not out of sight.
Okay. So you all see as you're packing up the last bits of stuff, Feora's helped out, but been a little distracted with his insect catching. And you see her sort of like, squatting down, and like leaning over a little container and like dropping insects in it, just in case anyone wants to interact with that. Don't feel like you have to, but it's there.
I'm super curious.
Sure, you head on over,
So-
Feyora. What is I'm sorry, go ahead, Thea. I didn't mean to step on that.
No, you're good. And I was just like, what are you doing? I'm very curious.
Okay, so you remember that spider boil?
Desperately not, but yes.
Okay. So I had this amazing idea.
About that was no. Continue. I'm.
So like spiders, people hate spiders. So many people hate spiders. Spiders are terrible. Amazing torture idea. Use the spiders. Train the spiders. So I collected 12 of the spiders after your boil burst, and I'm collecting some bugs to feed them.
You look over.
Do
you
you
see him.
regularly? Do you regularly think about torturing people? Is that a part?
Not
Is that a
regularly?
okay?
No, but sometimes my profession requires me to think about some unpleasant things.
Well, I honestly do not have a follow-up question for that. I will be honest, I was hoping to start a conversation to get to know you a bit more, and now I feel a little lost. I won't lie.
We also get to know each other.
Very true. I feel like I'm learning a lot.
They're my little babies, and she like holds up like a clear vial. She like holds them up.
I mean,
Oh,
technically, if you think about it, they're my babies. Awful.
Amazing.
I'm coping as much as I can.
Beautiful.
Do you like spite? Like, I mean, going off of just briefly, just switching the subject back before I start crying. Do you not mind spiders? Do you like spiders yourself, Feyora?
I don't love spiders. I don't wake up in the morning like, spider's my favorite. I hope I see more of them. But they're cute. Look at them. They're just little babies.
Yes.
I don't mind them.
All right. I guess I was how I had met you. I was not expecting. Well, I guess that's what they say about assuming. I was not expecting this to also be a part of your profession. You have many skills. I was not aware of that.
Oh yes, it's taken me everywhere. I love it. Love new experiences. Like
Well, I have no reason not to take everything you say at face value. So.
It's amazing.
I'm glad something good came out of the horrible spider event, and that's what I will call it now from now on, because
the spider calamity.
Oh, that actually might sell better.
Be quite daring. You should write a book about it. I'll buy it.
I have been wanting to practice my biographies. We could do this. Thank you for humoring me. I appreciate it.
Thank you for asking. I've been pretty excited about it. I'm glad someone asked.
I'm happy to bring delight. I will very stiffly walk away, trying to erase the term spider babies from my brain.
Amazing. So for anyone that catches a glimpse, I imagine Feyora will be there for a few minutes managing this. You'll also see little spiders crawling about. And a fun fact, Feyora actually did a sleight of hand check while using Gust on Dia to sweep them up against everyone's passive perception, and blew the roll was in what was it? It was insane, Lily.
I think it was like 28 or 29.
Yeah. It was like, yeah, no one sees that. Yeah.
With my 9 passive perception, no.
And spiders all over your face. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gone.
That's amazing. Okay. Nice. All right, so you have a day of travel. I'm gonna once again stop my terrible multitasking so I can focus on our story here of travel. All right. Another day's journey. You know you're gonna have to travel today, sleep one more night, and then you'll only have like 7 or 8 hours tomorrow, and you should be at the location of this portal. As the journey begins for the day, may I ask Leadrin to do a fresh survival check if you're leading everyone still?
Sure. Let's try. Okay. 12.
Okay. This way, you're, once again, very confident in the direction which you need to head.
Sure.
Yeah, yep. Okay.
Sure.
And so you begin your trek. Let's see. I need to do a roll for something. All right, that's that one. Okay. May I ask, is this a straight 8-hour march or 10-hour march or whatever? Or are you taking any breaks as you go along to eat, for snacks, food, anything like that? or marching through?
I think if nothing stops us, this place doesn't feel very let's stop and view the scenery kind of thing. So
The picnic.
if nothing stops us, I'm fine with marching through. I can eat my travel jerky. Oh,
Okay, nice.
my trail mix.
What do people call it? Gorp. That's what we got. It's
Gorp.
Don't people call trail mix gorp in some places?
I've never heard of that.
It's now
never
trademarked
heard
as
that.
an
It's
Overman
really
Hill.
thing.
As gorp. Ugh.
Like granola. I don't know. It stands for something.
It's like an acronym. Awful.
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear the keyboards across chat typing that in right now.
Yeah, gorp is the original trail mix. I'm not.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
I was like, I may have just made that up. I didn't.
Oh, that's fantastic. All right, let's see. All right. A little bit after noon, maybe 12:31. May I have everyone do a perception check, please?
Oh shit.
Let's see. Who's in the first box tonight? Leadrin. What'd you get?
I got a big fat 8.
Okay. You're just, whistling, checking your map. Clearing the tier every so often as you think of Wolfie and moving. Sorry.
That's accurate.
Tuna, what'd you get?
21.
A 21? Okay. I'm gonna put a pin in that and see what everyone else gets and come. Feyora, how about you?
19.
Okay, and Dia?
Even with my -1, a 14.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
Breaking habits.
Yeah, I love it. So everyone except Leadrin, as you're marching through, there's plenty of sounds here in the forest, in the winter forestscape here, of animals and wind gusting with the snow. But every so often there's a little bit of a lull in that, and in those lulls after lunchtime, you start hearing familiar little songish trill. You heard this the other day in a den.
The one I sang poorly at.
Yes, that one. Yeah. You don't have to do anything with that, just to say that when the sounds die down for a little bit, you swear that you hear trill. Feels equidistant every time you hear it over the next hour and a half.
Okay, so that can everyone else hear that? I'm not losing my mind.
Feyora
Hear
From
what?
exposure.
grabs Leadrin's cloak and kind of like pulls her back to everyone that stopped.
What?
The music.
Yeah, I hear it too.
So this is either a very good sign or terribly tragic sign of doom, and there is no in between.
Yeah.
Tragic sign of doom might be a little pessimistic.
Considering
It
what
doesn't
we've been
sound
through,
very
that
alarming.
seems pretty actually on brand for what's gonna happen.
So do we investigate or do we ignore it? How do we feel? How are we feeling today?
I have no idea what's going on. I've been staring at this map, making sure that we're going in the right direction. But if you would like to investigate this weird sound that y'all are hearing and not me, then by all means, let's go investigate.
I will say, nothing happened the last time I did it. So track record wise, it's bound to not happen. Nothing's bound to happen the second time. That's just how I think
Well,
I've
let's go.
done. Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
It's gonna be blurry for a little bit. Okay.
Hmm.
Well then let's
All right. Because the trilling is fairly loud, especially when you're listening for it. It's much easier to hear. You have to backtrack a little bit, but after only about 5 minutes of backtracking or so, you find the source, maybe about 25 feet away, with a little path behind it of little tiny footprints. You find this creature. I'm going to switch over to our battle layout here for viewers so I can share the image out. Let's see. Boop. I said boop, OBS. Did you not hear me? That's your cue. I'm so sorry. I've got to update this. Oh. Boop. Boop. All right, there we go. This adorable little creature, really difficult to describe because there's no dragons in this world, but if there were, it would look dragon-esque, with sort of almost butterfly wings. A beautiful bright golden color, almost matching the gold of your on your face and skin, Dan, in tone and vibrance.
Not twinsies.
I've drastically changed my mind for no reason.
It
Continue.
pauses at seeing you all and puts one of its little paws up in front of it. It's maybe 1.5 feet long or so in the snow. A little bit of snow kind of collecting on the fur on the top of its head's mane. Its tail kind of curls up behind it. It looks at all of you. It lets out a little.
Feyora kind of like crouches down, like very slowly, as to not alarm it,
Mhm.
and kind of like puts her hand out with like a little finger. Hi.
I do have speak with animals in case we need to use it.
Does anyone
Goes
know
to
what
reach-
this is?
I think you can all roll history checks. It'd be pretty high DC, but you're welcome to.
Okay.
I
This is
don't
not
know
gonna
if you
go
have the
well for me.
modifiers yet to know what this is, but let's give it a shot. Leadrin, do you want to try?
I mean, I tried
Oh.
and failed. Like it was beautiful how much I failed.
Okay, understood. Tuna?
So
Say that.
Oh, amazing. Feyora, are you trying?
I only got a 14.
Okay, yeah. Dia?
A 9.
Yeah. No, it's really, I mean, you figure it must be related to the Feywild portal. Maybe it's a
Mhm.
Fey creature and it's not supposed to be out here. Something like that. It really doesn't fit in with the surroundings too much.
Fair.
Just
I just
coos.
need everyone to know I literally rolled a 0.
A
I saw it in
0.
there, yeah.
Oh, no. Brain
Terrible.
flatlines looking at this like
Like,
no.
that's a cat, right?
What's everyone so concerned about? It's a cat.
The cat.
Looking cat.
It's a
just
fancy cat.
It's a really cool cat. I've never been around cats much, but that's one if I've ever seen one.
You know, we will find
think
you
that's-
a cat, but I guarantee you this is not a cat.
Oh.
do we want to see if I could maybe try to talk with it?
Yes, maybe you could. Sure.
Like wants
You
to reach
think-
out to your hand but doesn't, a little too timid. All right, sorry,
So
Leadrin, what you got?
I don't want to take the 10 minutes to do a ritual, so I will just go ahead and cast speak with animals and trill back, like, or try to be like, we mean you no harm. We just want to make sure you're good. Hi.
Go ahead and make an animal handling check with advantage because it doesn't fall under the animal category, but it gets your vibe. Yeah, so you can have advantage on the animal handling check.
Natural 20 plus animal handling 3, so 23.
Okay, okay. It puts a little paw on your finger, Feyora, if you still have that out. Climbs up on your arm, kind of up to your shoulder, and looks out past the back of your head at everyone else. Seems to be friendly.
Feyora kind of like pets it with her other finger, like while it's on her shoulder.
Leans into it. Is it a cat?
Can we keep it?
It leaps off your shoulder and catches the wind under its wings and glides, well, over at you, Dia. What would you like
Oh,
to do
God.
as it's sort of...
Not move. I will immediately just go.
It lands on your shoulder and curls up around the back of your neck. So it's sort of from one shoulder over to the other.
Mm.
Sort of over here looking at you.
Hello. I'll reach up a finger to like under its chin.
It seems to like that. And it lets out a little bit of its song. It's a little beautiful. I'm not going to do that justice. So a little beautiful trilling melody.
Oh, were you the one that was singing? Oh, any tension is gone now. I'm in love with this creature now.
Perfect.
So cute.
Dia, you should try singing with it.
I should.
You should.
Nothing bad happened last time, therefore I'm tempted to try it again.
Go for it. Go
There
for
you
it. You can make a
go.
performance check, and we'll just be rooting for you.
Me.
Nice. Little-
La do re.
Yeah.
All right, got it. What's my starting pitch?
La.
All right, let's see how this goes.
You know what? You can have advantage with your warm up too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was
I like the
that was
RP.
14.
So 14. It's a beautiful. You definitely can match some harmonies there with it, and it goes along with you. It seems to
Excellent.
build up in song and does like a circle, sort of uncomfortably across the neck, but then back, around the back of your neck and kind of settles in on your shoulders.
Oh my god. Of all the things to happen to my neck since I entered this place, this is a definite improvement.
Dia's neck is the BBEG. I'm sorry, I'm going to break it to you now. It's the story centered around.
Oh god.
Just your neck.
Just my neck.
Yeah.
Just your neck and only your neck.
Yep.
It's a writing prompt I saw. I could make a campaign around that. Yeah.
Was the prompt just the neck?
The neck
The neck
is evil.
God.
Yeah.
We just didn't know whose neck until the spider web. And it chose you. It's fine.
Dude, the
If we come
one.
around any vampires, we just have to hide Dia at this point.
Yes.
That's how we know if a bunch of vampires show up.
Beautiful. I love it so much. Okay, you've got a new friend, basically, Dia. You've got a new friend.
Okay,
Mhm.
this is cool.
Mhm.
It's like, well, we have to think of a name for you because I don't know what to call you, but we'll think of something.
Mm. Nice.
I'm not good with names, so good luck.
As you
She,
spend,
like takes a swig
you gotta keep warm.
of tea. We're doing
Oh.
tea.
Tea. We're doing tea.
Luna just
I was like,
very
does Luna think
quietly,
stress her out that much?
What?
very,
I'm saying,
very
does
quietly in the
Luna think
background, I
stress
just
her out
go,
that much?
did that cat just fly?
Oh,
Tuna,
dear.
we talked about it. It's not a cat.
No, that's a cat. I've seen like at least 2 cats, and that's
I
what they
don't
look
think
like.
you have. No.
Swear.
When was the
I
last
think
time you saw a cat?
well, there were a couple on the docks. They like the fish. I was probably 12.
Cats don't fly.
And cats do not fly.
This one does. It's
Yeah,
mainly
this is a
thinking. It's
cat.
fine.
It's really Listen,
Okay.
if Gregory's out and if he can transform, I would have him transform into a cat just to show this is a cat.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's
Would I
adorable.
have any paper? Could I try and draw? maybe like a stick in the dirt.
Forget the Feywild. The new quest is teach Tuna what a cat is.
Nice. Yeah.
Let's learn our animals.
Beautiful.
How
Leadrin.
cow goes moo.
Nice.
Intelligence of
Red
8 over here. I'm
arcane
doing great.
version. Yeah, Leadrin, you begin kind of leading the way again. A little concerned because, there's supposed to be a couple like milestones, visual cues here that quite so sure that maybe that could be it. It's still, but you continue on with full faith. Meanwhile, of course, Feyora's got some charcoal and sketching out, different cats and a seagull. Is this what you saw? Is this the cat you saw? Some other creatures. Is this the cat? Is it the pelican? Pelicat?
It's a possum, weirdly, is what Tuna thinks.
Oh,
Nice.
possums are so good.
Oh, and its tail looks like a rat tail. No, this is all right.
It does. But it eats the fleas and the ticks, and it doesn't give you rabies because it's immune.
Oh, nice.
It has powers, man.
Awesome. Yeah, and you enjoy a lovely journey until you're ready to set up camp. You do find a pretty concrete milestone, Leadrin, by the end of the evening, and you decide to camp right around there. It's a nice, safe location. You did a few like minor course corrections today and got, where and you all
Stupid map.
begin. You all set up shop for tonight. Usual tents go out, bed rolls, campfire. Everyone goes around and gets their stuff. Feyora, I imagine you're getting your spiders fed again, more insects. Okay. Is there anything anyone wants to do before we start watches for the night?
I'm definitely going to feed the little fey creature some of my rations. Give him like pieces of jerky and gorp.
Oh, the gorp.
Or
It's got like little tiny squirrel hands that kind of picks it up and nibbles on it. The different pieces. So good. Yeah.
My heart.
It's such a cute creature. Okay, in that case, we'll jump into watches. Is it the usual run, Leadrin, Tuna, Feyora?
I'd like to take the second one, if that's okay.
Third.
Second.
Yeah, so Leadrin's first, Feyora's second, Tuna's third. That's yep.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure I don't mess anyone up. Okay, so Tuna, you and Dia settle in for a nice, night of sleep. Leadrin, go make a perception check as you take first watch on your last night in Crestwood Valley. Your last
Fucking
night.
piece of shit. You dice like beat me. I rolled a nat 1, so we're just very much distracted by the Phoenix chess game that I'm playing with Gregory. Apparently, I don't remember how to do a watch anymore.
You started out with every intention of being very perceptive, keeping an eye on things. But you know what? Gregory plays a good game sometimes and was pulling some masterful moves, and you can't let Gregory, we know how competitive Leadrin is in board games. So I don't know. That's not an official thing. That's just me being silly.
It is now.
Canon. So let's see. All right, so you're completely oblivious. This is fantastic. At one point, in your match, you're getting near the end of the match, and you know, go make a performance check. I'm curious now. Are you gonna win or is Gregory? So I'm gonna roll for Gregory. Let me know if Gregory has any stat to his performance or charisma.
Don't. Ooh, that's a good question. Let's see. Charisma is the same as me, which is 0.
Perfect. Well, I love the way that works out.
We're son of a fucking. I need a salt ring around my
Well,
dice.
Gregory
I rolled a
has
2.
a 7. Oh, so you both think you're playing Master Flame, but it's like maybe it's just not a great game night for either of you. But Gregory pulls a victory out of their butt right at the end. You know, like, oh, you did not see it coming. And the- Gregory begins. There we go. Sorry, this is me multitasking. But I was so done. Begins. Well, yeah, he's celebrating. You know, doing their touchdown dance. Uh, and you're, you know, like, how would you be reacting at your loss? I guess I should just ask.
Gonna just like stare at him, like, what the fuck?
How could you do
With
this?
loading.
Nice.
And like he's like
mhm.
turning he's now like a really pretty yellowish orange. He's so happy.
Aww. Sweet.
Leadrin's annoyed as hell.
Mm-hmm. Checks out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. In that case, oh my gosh, I've got an image and it's just an intentionally terrible composition, but we'll get to that in a minute. You are still like, oh, Gregory, come on. You're looking down at the game like, but how did it become this? But it catches your eye that Gregory stops celebrating and goes quiet and is looking over past your shoulder. What would you like to do?
She will, because she knows his cues at this point. She's gonna follow where he's looking.
Mm-hmm.
So looking behind.
Okay. You look behind and you see in the trees, low to the ground, a foot and a half off the ground, white fur pressed back on a canine sort of face, glowing bluish purple eyes, maybe a foot and a half off the ground, peering through. Doesn't look particularly menacing, but you know, it's Crestwood Valley. It can feel alarming.
I oh, hello, thanks, River.
A dog leaps out from you. Or is it a cat?
I said cat.
I
No,
love that
Sammy's
too.
outside
That was so
walking.
funny.
I will go ahead since about to sleep. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and wild shape into a wolf.
Hey.
And just do kind of like a not a menacing like stance, but also not submissive. Just
Mhm.
actually she's just gonna like sit in her little
Okay.
wolfy form and just do like the little cocking the head.
Cute. Okay. Well, this creature steps out from the woods. It does appear to be a wolf, but almost down in a fox's size, so substantially smaller than a wolf. White and gray fur, up its arms and leading up to the shoulders, but not approaching, not into the body, just up the arms and the shoulders of the beast, are these beautiful glowing white runes and symbols, and the same from the eyes and along the back of the wolf, and they almost seem to wisp and arc off the back of the wolf's head down in fox size. And it approaches you, and it walks beside you and goes around behind you. And as it comes around and past again, it feels altogether different in that it is the same in appearance, but now the size of the winter wolf that you saw before, a little bit larger, and it goes face to face with you and leans its head down as a sign of respect. What would you like to do?
Ooh, inside. She's going to lay down and just look up, like, but also like ready to get up if she needs to.
Okay.
No, yeah, she's gonna lay down and see
Make it-
what.
Oh, so please
gonna
go. Mm-hmm.
No, just see what it's gonna do.
Okay. You can make an insight check if you want, as you're in this creature's presence.
Oh, okay, nice.
Okay. It doesn't take much to tell that this creature is as much spirit as it is flesh. This is houses a lot of power in it, more so than an animal could on its own. Hence the wisping energy off its mane and out of it from its eyes. And it speaks to you in your mind. And remains standing, but head, nodded to you. And as you lay down, and look up, what is your name, child of the forest?
It's Leadrin. What's yours? If you don't mind me asking.
I am Tempest. I witnessed what you did for the young one. Not many show that kind of empathy when faced with a creature that vicious.
It's the circle of life. Yeah, sure, that's what it's. Circle of life, and not everyone deserves to go out in a terrible way. So they needed to rest. You're welcome. I guess.
Sort of, it's just this overwhelming, like, feeling of, a relatively powerful creature in that theme of like a guardian of the forest kind of energy. That's kind of looming over you, assessing. They turn as though to step away and pause and just look back with their head. I see. There is much to you, child of the forest. I will be watching. Very well.
Take care, Tempest.
They
It was lovely
turn.
to meet you.
They turn to head to the forest, and as before they get through the trees, they sort of fade out of sight. And just
Be my friend.
kind of becomes the one with the snowflakes driven in the wind. Okay. And that's just around the end of your watch. Would you like to go get Feyora?
Yes, but she's not out of her wolf form yet because she's still suspicious of Lily and her yes, 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 and no, no, no's.
Okay.
So she's gonna go over and like I'm imagining she looks like a wolf, but there's like a tint of blue like in her mane because why not?
Mhm.
So she's gonna like just a low growl and then like go up to her and just just like do the little nose to face.
Wait.
Wolf?
Out your 10
Oh,
this way.
Leadrin wolf.
Oh. River's like, are we playing?
Nice, it's adorable.
And then she's gonna take your spot. And curl up in a little tight, like puppy form, and just like watch you go do your watch before she falls asleep.
Kind of like squints at her, like like that kind of groggy waking up. Your eyes aren't even like fully opened yet, and she's like, "There's nicer ways to tell me it's my turn." And kind of like trudges out to the campsite.
Well, there's nicer ways to be truthful to your best friends, but you can't hear any of that because she's a wolf, and he's like, rah, 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 rah.
All right, you don't have to bark at me.
Amazing. Okay, Feyora, it's your watch. I imagine just focusing on your watch, or is there anything that you want to do in your watch?
No, I don't need to add any disadvantages to my perception roll. Thank you.
Understood. All right, go ahead and make a perception check to keep an eye on.
All right, so keeping in mind, there's no modifiers added yet. All right, but it was a 1 because it's kind of night.
Oh no.
Twins.
It's a 4
Oh,
after modifiers. Yeah,
goodness.
I don't think any modifiers would have saved that.
Okay. Well, thankfully, thankfully, it's a relatively uneventful tonight. Time goes by, and there's still a lot going on in your mind, I'm sure. And the wake-up call was sudden, a little jarring at first, I'm sure. There's a board game that's been left out, and you're like, "What is this?" Yeah. So, but it goes by without much ado. And that brings us, actually, sorry. Tuna, as you're sleeping, you've been sleeping the first 2 watches. It's a really nice restful sleep, but dreams shift to more of a nightmare. As find yourself going from spiders have made their way into your trees and other things, but you've gone from nicer things, definitely some cats in there, like, I'm sure that's cat, and some fond and pleasant memories of some of the camaraderie you may have had growing up, and some of your time and your journeys where you really felt like you've done some good things you've set out to do. And you find yourself in your dream out on a dock. You don't recognize what dock it is, but it is raining and pouring something terrible. A driven rain that's almost horizontal due to the winds, and it's a little bit hard to um, move in this wind, not be moved by the wind, but you find yourself in the stream walking down a pier. And you reach the end and you see a figure turned away from you, clad in some leather-esque armor with some finer clothing mixed in with that. And they are down on their knees begging and yelling for mercy out at this terrifying storm. It clicks as you see them, like, hands clasped, crying out to look up, and a huge dark vortex of black and gray clouds swirls slowly with like a ton of might in the air, as though at any second it could just suck everything off the ocean and up into the sky. The pressure itself almost feels like, instead of the wind pushing against you now, you feel it at your back, drawing you towards this. The person before you, within seconds of this wind shift, vacuumed off of the pier and up into the sky so far that they disappear a good couple of miles into the distance, and out of sight in a few seconds. And the storm bellows thunder as lightning cracks off the ocean surface. Beside you, in front of you, it dances across the clouds, and there's a feeling of this storm bellowing at you. And behind you, you are grasped on the shoulder. And as you turn to look back, you wake up with a jerk in your tent. And yeah, what would you like to do?
Like immediately Tuna just goes, fuck. All right. And then I'll just go tell Feyora, like, yeah, you're just kind of still shaking it off. You can go to sleep now. Is that Leadrin? Please tell me that's Leadrin. Okay.
Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah, we're dreams. I'm good.
Oh, that must be fun. I don't actually have dreams. I have to like condition myself if I want to have them. But sounds like it sucks.
Yeah, it's not always fun. Sorry.
Was it the Feyora finger guns, or am I missing something in chat?
No, just the combination of everything. It's just a lot right now. Yeah. Yeah, it's not fun always. So
Yeah, I mean, involuntary images in your brain that seem real based on your subconscious doesn't always seem like a fun ride.
I never considered that you wouldn't dream. That's
I'm thankful for it personally. I don't want to confront my subconscious like that. It doesn't seem like a fun place.
Yeah. We still need to talk about that at some point.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. But for right now, I'm gonna go.
Yep, I figured that was coming. Good night.
as she's like walking off, she's like, what would she say? Don't think about it too much.
I'm very good at not thinking.
And then she kind of she like goes into the tent and kind of like pushes Leadrin out and then zips it back closed.
We're not gonna like whatever. What?
That's
She
gonna
gives
be
her
funny.
a little pat, but she wants her privacy.
Oh, that's fine. She's used to sleeping on the floor.
Oh,
Fine.
nice. Okay. And fun fact, Feyora is proficient in finger guns, I guess. So that's awesome. Yeah, Tuna, go ahead and roll the perception check for that final watch. Hopefully in Crestwood
Please.
Valley.
Okay, 18.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you keep a careful eye out, and there's nothing to be seen. You hear a little trilling as that creature, as it sleeps, lets a little soft trill of music out. The Faeryu. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Morning comes around, and you're left with some of the images and some of the feeling. After the first like 10-15 minutes, takes a little while to get like, okay, nope, that was a dream. Yeah, so morning rolls around. Coffee on the campfire, some breakfast for the trip, and everyone's able to pack up. Is there anything anyone wanted to do in that last watch, just so I don't miss anyone?
I
Feyora?
desperately.
Oh, Dea?
Oh, go ahead.
What you got, Dia? Good.
I was gonna say I've decided on a name. His name is Gil, or their name. I don't know the. We're gonna go with they, but their name is Gil.
I love it.
I just wanted to share that with everyone.
Nice, nice.
Oh, Gil.
Oh, it's beautiful. Some morning chat. Figure. I'm sorry. Did you have something as well?
So when she got back into her
okay.
tent, yeah, she would have been playing around with her little puzzle box thing.
Oh, interesting.
Just for those for the couple of hours. And then did you check your Discord?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, bro. Kidding. Oh, okay. Fun. All right. So, first, let me tackle your amazing little puzzle box with a sleight of hand check, please. I think that'd be ideal for this. A puzzle box you've used time and countless times before. What'd you get?
22.
22. Nice. So, as you're working on this puzzle box, you pick the first lock, not a problem. And then it gives you a clear view of the trap within. So you take some of your other tools and manage to disengage the tripwire. And with that, you look around. There isn't quite an obvious piece at first, but you feel around. You see, one of the hinges. It doesn't push in the normal direction. You can actually pull the pin from the opposite direction, and within that pin is a key that and you work your way through this puzzle box. With a 22, you are able to successfully navigate it, and as you do, you get the little soft trumpet thing, sort of like success. And you put the pieces inside and close it up, and you hear it rearranging itself to form a new puzzle. And it's set for you for next time. Nice. So for everyone else in the morning, as you're all packing up, getting ready, and Dia comes out and shares the name of the creature. Does anyone else have anything they're doing out in the camp as that's happening? Or everyone's just like getting ready to go? Getting ready to go?
Leadrin would have found her chess set,
Nice.
like can't really pick that up when you're in wolf form. So she just tucks it back in her bag, like do.
Nice.
I don't know about
Alright.
everyone else. I had a fantastic night. There is just something about sleeping next to a satisfied animal, like, just a comfort companion. I don't know what it is, but I feel amazing.
Right? And she looks over to Feyora, like,
You look over and Feyora isn't at the campfire. You've heard her sort of, talking to one of your other, compatriots here in the morning as everyone's getting set. But now that the three of you are sitting out at the campfire, like, well, who's she talking to? And you hear her in her little tent, maybe 15 feet away, still talking.
okay, Leadrin's about to have a heart to heart in the nicest of ways possible. She'll just, without warning, just go over to her tent, not bust in or anything, but like, hi, hello.
Hi.
Are you okay in there?
Yeah. You scared me a little.
You open the tent for her.
What's up? Good morning.
I feel like I thought I could read you well, but I didn't very well yesterday. Are you okay? I feel like the vibes are off, and like normally I'm okay with that, but like
Right.
not okay with this vibes. Like
These
vibes. These vibes. You're my vibe. You're my vibe. Just checking in as people do.
Right. People do things. Like checking in.
All right. And she like leaves to go hurry, like I guess if her tent is still up, or no, I don't even think. Nope, she didn't go do anything with her tent. Okay, so she's gonna go like through her bag that she left next to the gate, get out a flask that has black tea in it because it has caffeine and all that good stuff. And she marches back to Feyora. Retract. She's got 2 flasks. One for me, one for Feyora. Spill. And she hands the tea. Spill the tea, but not really spill it. I worked hard on that one.
Which tea do you want spilled, if not the one in here?
This one has the orange and the elderberries and the whatever. I need a list of stuff. So you can have that one, and I'm gonna stick with the green tea with the lavender and whatever else I put into it.
Okay.
And you'll drink, and then you'll spill not your tea from the glass, but the tea that's been driving you mad in your mind that you're not sharing with the rest of the group, mainly me.
Oh.
Acting weird.
I'm a complex individual. I'm allowed to act different from your social norms. Okay.
I mean, if you don't want to be.
No. Okay, so like real talk?
Yes.
I've been seeing ghosts, and I thought that, it was just maybe just like a childhood thing where like, you like even kids, have like fever dream like memories, and it's like, oh yeah, it's like, oh, an imaginary friend, and I thought I was just like imaginary friends, but it's not imaginary friends, it's actually ghosts. I'm seeing real, actual dead people, and I thought it wasn't a thing, and I thought I wasn't seeing it, but then the Sundering happened, and then we were in the cave, and then we were in the tent, right? And then I saw my dead mentor, and it was like, oh, that's weird. Why am I seeing my dead mentor? Why would I want to see my dead mentor? I don't want to see my dead mentor. It's like, since you're something dead. Like, why would I need to talk to him? And then, we saw a dead girl, but then everyone said dead girl, but no one else sees other dead people. And so I've been talking to dead people in the morning, and they tell me cool things.
I feel like I gave you the wrong tea. I think you needed some chamomile or chamomile. And I didn't prepare that. Okay. We're gonna take a deep breath. For me. You see dead people? It's fun.
Since I was a kid, I thought it was just like a kid thing, like kids get lonely, so they make imaginary friends. And I thought it was just a coincidence that my imaginary friends were sick and bloody. I thought maybe it was just another messed up subconscious thing. But now I'm thinking it was like they're actual dead people, and that's why they looked like that.
Huh. So, okay, the kid thing I totally get because we all do that. So did it start back up again, or did it always just happen and now it's just like you just have daily breakfasts with dead people? That's interesting.
Okay, so I'm like 113, right? And
You're older than me? Anyways, sorry. Yes.
yeah, I existed before this world existed. I was a kid and I lived, and I saw ghosts then, and then boom, taken out of that world. Now we're in this world, and then I stopped seeing the dead people. But then, we hit that 100-year-old mark, and now I'm seeing dead people again. So I'm thinking maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. But since then, I've been able to converse with dead people in the morning. And they give me cool little tips and tricks on how to do things. And I was talking to one about animal handling. I want to show me spiders. And she takes out the little vial. I need to feed them still. I got little buggies.
I love nature and shit, but that was never. I'm glad you have a hobby of spiders. That's cool. I will support you. Are you
scratching the vial
ugh, I can't. It's fine. It's hello. Hi, Sammy. But are you okay? You cool?
No, it was moderately traumatizing, but I've had some time to process it now.
Okay.
Because when we came across a little girl, I was kind of like, oh, cool, a distraction, something to pour all of my energy into. And then she ended up also being a ghost. So that was a bit of a setback emotionally.
Yeah.
But now I've got these spiders. And, you know, the ghosts are helping, so maybe it's not all bad.
The term for this. And you consume yourself in something to avoid something else. I can't remember what it's called. It's fine. As long, I just want to make sure you're good. And you'll tell me if you're not. Like,
Yeah, I'll ask for the flask again.
you'll have what?
I'll ask for the flask again.
The flask. Okay, which one? Do you want the tea or the alcohol? Because
The
I
good
got
one.
both.
I don't need it right now, though. It's early, and I need to feed my spiders.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you do that. Because I
You don't want to help me catch little buggies?
I'm,
Little
you
breakfast?
know,
Or little breckies?
was not the biggest fan of bugs growing up. It's just not my thing. So
Okay.
I liked watching the other animals eat the bugs. That was my favorite.
Understandable. Yeah.
Okay, well, finish your tea, and I'm gonna go pack up the rest of my stuff. Good talk.
Amazing talk. Thank you for the tea.
You're welcome. I will need that flask back, but okay. Anyways, enjoy.
Maybe.
Nice. So you head on out, Leadrin. Feyora, are you like following right behind after? Are you doing anything wrapping up here, or just?
She like chugs the rest of the tea and kind of like just hands it back over, and like she'll take down the tent and then she'll go look for bugs for her spiders.
You step out of the tent behind Leadrin, and it clicks like, oh, like Tuna and Dia are just over by the campfire, 12 feet away, so they 100% heard the convo. So you have a moment of pause in case you want to, you know, address that, or you can just go put your tent down and get bugs. That's up to you.
I just want to
Kinda
say.
steps out of
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
she steps out of the tent like and just kind of stops in like an over exaggerated like Bigfoot caught on camera
Tuna's like-
kind of moment.
He was just looking at the sky, just whistling, pretending they did not hear a thing.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone who's so close, earshot wise.
It's all right. You don't.
I mean, there's no point in pretending. Hi, I'm Feyora, and I see dead people.
There's.
Is it just dead people you know?
It's not. No, it's just people.
Oh, you see all the dead people.
All the
Okay.
dead
I
people.
mean,
I mean, not all the time. I can kind of like summon some to talk to in the morning, and they tell me fancy little things that make me better in fancy little ways.
You summon?
I mean, loosely, yeah.
Okay, that's kind of cool. Cool.
I mean,
Cool.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, tell that to like a 5-year-old Feyora who's seeing people impaled with spears constantly. I'm gonna put my tent down. Good morning.
And you
Tuna's just
awkwardly
speechless.
Yeah.
Just trying to not say anything because I don't want to make it awkward.
Already awkward. Let's be real.
It's
I am not sorry for that.
That's awesome.
never be.
That's brilliant. Oh my goodness, I love it. Well, the tent breaking down goes pretty smoothly. And you all find yourself sort of grouped up, packs ready. Lead the way, Leadrin. And Leadrin, can you do one final survival check, hopefully, for Crestwood Valley?
Yes.
You're not far. It's pretty straightforward from here, so it's a very low DC.
Okay. Well,
Mhm.
we'll see. Um, 11.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you set out on the path. Getting to the rough area takes another 7 hours or so. Finding this portal, you get to this area and you're able to kind of share with everyone. Okay, so we're looking for something that looks like a portal. Uh, look for a portal. So I'll let everyone, roll investigation checks in this one particular area if you'd like. And we'll see what we find. I'll do boxes in reverse this time. So let me know what you get, Dia.
Okay, investigation.
Hmm.
A natural 20 for total of 21.
Oh, juicy. Nice. Okay. I'll put a quick pin in that and see what everyone's guess. That was really good. Feyora, how about you?
Natural 20 for 23.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh. All right, Tuna?
8.
And I'm Junie. Awesome. I love it. And Leadrin?
I also got an 8.
Ah.
And she's, she's talking to Gregory about dead people now. So I guess she's not, this is a reason why she keeps failing her checks. But
Amazing. I feel like clearly the party was split, and we have Tuna and Leadrin looking in the not right, the correct direction. No fault of your own. You had to pick a way to go. And Feyora and Dia clearly went in the right direction. Eagle eyes out in the on the horizon and through the woods. And here I'll put it in Discord as well as for our folks in chat here. I'll switch over to our battle layout. Feyora and Dia, you come across this and you're fairly confident that is I mean, you can say
That looks like a portal. If I've ever seen one, which I haven't, I would say that's a portal.
Beautiful.
I mean, yeah, that sounds about right. Over here, probably.
oh, right,
Yeah. We
over
knew that.
there.
Hmm.
What Tuna said.
It's evening time here, so the woods here are dense with trees and brush, and so much that only a few of you can fit through this area as you've been searching, shoulder to shoulder, as you've been navigating and looking around. Twilight has set in, and so the light is rather dim here and fading, and in the very dim light, early hints of the moon's light and the light of the planet's rings and all begins to highlight the snow-laden branches and shrubs here. Among the tall trees, you find rising from the shrubs and weeds this beautiful display of interwoven branches and roots. And currently, through this natural archway here, you see nothing out of the ordinary, as though only the woods lay beyond the other side, the woods that you're in. And you'll recall, of course, it's twilight, but it has to be midnight for this portal to open. So you're here. You've got maybe 5 hours or so before midnight hits. Y'all just want to wait until midnight strikes and come?
Yeah.
All right. You have 5 hours of sort of finding some stuff to do. Leadrin might offer up a game. Yeah, and there's plenty to be done. You pass the time, and after waiting and waiting and waiting, about 5 minutes before midnight, Feyora says, I have to pee. I'll be right back. And with that, we'll take our bio break. Hopefully,
knew it was coming up.
Fear will get back in time. So for anyone that's new, we take about a 10-minute bio break. Our audio will be hot, so you can chat with us, but we'll have our BRB screen up. So we'll catch you all in about 10 minutes. All right, here we go. Oops, wrong button, you silly Dan. Okay, this button. That didn't work. Okay, there we go. Ta-da! Like it worked all along. Okay.
I just knocked my camera off, if that makes you feel better.
Oh no! It does. No, just kidding.
Like I want to say, like I love tuna, but then I don't feel right saying that because I also love D and I also love Leadrin. You know, so it's so difficult to be like, oh yeah, I love tuna. I'm gonna say I love everyone.
Mhm.
But also I love tuna. Tuna's amazing.
Nice.
I heard that.
Awesome. Oh,
Sorry, I had a
okay.
mouthful, or else I would have said something sooner.
Just talk with your mouth full. It's fine.
Make a joke, but I'm not gonna.
I feel like we have a very good like dynamic with all of us, and it makes me very happy.
Yes.
I agree.
100%.
Yeah, it's constantly like shooting this way to that. You know, you've got like Dia with let's bring things back to zero. And Leadrin with whoa, this, that, and Fear like, haha, world end of the world. And Tuna with the beautiful, is that a cat? It's a woo, zoo, zoo, zoo. Oh, I love it. Okay, I'll bring us
Amazing.
back. All right. Guess on back, transition. Whee! Here we go.
Yes, I shall ditch it.
Again, perpetual grade schooler and very easily amused.
It's fine.
Nothing wrong with
There's
that.
nothing wrong.
Oh, that's sweet. Right, the portal. 5 minutes left. Feyora manages to pee in time and get back. Before the portal, in these last 5 minutes, the moon has been arching up over the forest and reaching, high midnight. And as this portal, it seems to almost have a pillar of moonlight wrapping around this entire portal now until the moonlight begins to wave and warble. And you can tell at one point that within this frame, the portal has become active for you all to step through. It's a white shimmering portal of moonlight that you'll be walking through. Are you all heading in? And if so, in which order?
I say let's wait another 24 hours.
Leaving you behind.
I'm just joking.
I just want to preface all of my actions with I've never been to another world before, so I don't know what's gonna happen. I'll go first.
Okay.
Perfect.
Diaz heads right on through. I love that. Who's gonna follow Dia?
Feyora's gonna chase after her. I'm concerned.
Okay.
Legion will look towards Tuna. Me or you?
Ladies first. I'll gesture kind of.
Okay. Yeah, Legion will follow after Feyora.
Tuna very cautiously will step through.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, flow here. Okay. So, I'm going to share some images in Discord as well as here in OBS. We have our portal wraps up. And as you all step through, I'll put this word here too. All right, we're. There we go. You step through to a magical, bustling town. It's a mid-size. Oh no, you don't. Lies. You'll get to that in a minute. First, I'll save this other image for after. That's my bad. I got too excited about the first town. Let me pull up my notes. Okay. You push through, and you can almost feel the moonlight on your skin as you kind of push through and walk in one after another into a relatively narrow hallway. Crystal walls, crystal ceiling, and a polished crystal floor line your path. This pathway only about 5 feet wide, maybe 8 feet tall. It seems to just be a hallway for the distance that you can see. It's a brightly lit space full of varying shades of whites and pinks and purples and the distinct colors of your reflections all around. Highly reflective, you're seeing your reflection in all of the many facets of the walls. It's very much multifaceted all the way along in the ceiling and the crisp reflections in the floor below. There really isn't an option except to continue walking down this hallway. And as you walk, your reflections begin to move their heads of their own accord at you as you walk by, looking over at you in the center of these hallways. And they begin to ask you questions, turning their heads to follow your movements. Dia, your reflection turns and asks, "What are your names?" I'll go around and see everyone's responses. Dia, what's your response?
I call myself Dia, and this is Gil.
Nice. Feyora, what's your response? Tips its head a little. Tuna, how about you?
Opportunity.
And Leadrin?
Leadrin. Gregory.
Okay. Let's see. Tuna, your reflection looks over now, following one facet after another, looking at you, on the floor, looking up, as though to see you all. I see you have a letter of introduction. What's your purpose in visiting? And I'll let Tuna go first for this one.
We were sent here on a favor.
Okay. Leadrin, you can answer next. You can add or just say what they said. Whatever you. What's your response?
I'm looking through notes. I would also confirm we're here as a favor to deliver a message.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Feyora, how about you? Hmm. All right. And Thea?
I don't have it in my notes. Do we have who the message is intended for?
Queen Alindra, the Queen of
Yes.
Fairies.
Okay. I will add to that as like, and the message is intended for Queen Alindra.
Okay. Feora's reflection turns and has sort of a quizzical look and a little more of a flighty nature. What's your favorite color? And you get the answer first, Feyora.
Lavender.
Okay. Tuna?
Hello.
Dia?
Blue.
Okay. And Leadrin?
Teal.
Okay.
I like combinations of colors.
You're watching your reflection sort of, mouth not moving, just listening to that. And then your reflection, Leadrin, asks, who inspired you in your youth? Looking like peering into you. You get to answer that one first, Leadrin.
Damn it.
With as little or as much detail.
Who influenced me, right?
Who influenced you? Who inspired you in your youth?
Okay. A blonde-haired wood elf from back home.
Okay. Dia, how about you?
Uh, uh, taking a deep breath because it's real hard to say it out loud. I'll just answer. Yeah, trying to not look at my reflection at any point. My Madi. I'll say.
All right. Tuna, how about you?
That would be Harvorian.
Awesome. And Feyora? Okay. Reflections look at one another and seem to be having some sort of unspoken communication. And then they quickly snap back to your actual reflections doing what you all do. And the facets, all the crystals around, begin to fold into themselves. And all concepts of three-dimensional space collapses. You now each stand grouped together in an ethereal landscape, seeing one another from all angles simultaneously in a way that begins to make your head hurt, but sort of makes sense. The way existing in a dream makes total sense until you wake up. You can see yourselves within the entity that exists in this astral pathway within the portal. And you hear the voice of the reflections. You've been approved for travel to the Court of Stone. The Feywild offers many wonders you cannot find. But a warning, Entangled within every great wonder is an equal measure of danger. Be cautious, but enjoy your time in the Fae. I bid you safe travel. And with that, cascading moonlight fills this fourth dimensional space that you're existing in and folds you back into reality. Now you find yourselves in this stepping forth from a portal that's on the edge of this beautiful medieval town. These quaint houses and structures built up against the night sky. The sky sprawling with stars and cosmos and nebulae up above. And it is a buzz. People are hustling about the streets. A lot of course, Fae species here, but there's people of all different species, shapes, and sizes, and everyone is sort of a jovial nature to the air. In the distance, I have another image to share here. Let me give you an idea of like the night sky here. I'm just going to put that in Discord and take a quick second to put it up here. We have our. This is Evernight. This is the sky and landscape of Evernight. Always night. A lot of forest and mountain areas, and the night isn't just stars. It's like you can get like zoomed in views of galaxies and such far away that seem to shift and fade and change as the time goes by. And lastly, in the distance, you see beautiful keep here in Discord and up in our path map. Here we go. The moon in the sky, and in the somewhat of a distance, you see this keep that stands above the forest and everything else. Those are the main things to note here as you step through. I will switch us here back over to the village, which you've just arrived in. Yeah, welcome to Glimmerfall. First village inside inside of Evernight arriving. All right. So there's a lot of people hustling, and there's no guards here. Apparently, the entity is what allows passage and guards everyone, guards the portal. But some people excitedly rush up. A couple of kids and like 3 or 4 adults. The kids are running. The adults are sort of walking up. And beautiful, the dress, the attire, everything's so different than in the prime that everything may feel a little eccentric or wild compared to what you're accustomed to, unless you've been through. I can't think of the name of the city right now, but there's a city that is of the Feywild. It's in the prime. So yeah, the couple arrives. Oh, hello, welcome. Is this your first time here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's lovely. Are you here for the festival then?
Oh
Oh no,
no.
okay.
Oh no.
It usually pops on pretty quick, so well, I'll just switch real quick. I got the things right here. Why not?
Did you say Glimmerfall?
Glimmerfall. I guess technically you don't have the name yet. It's mostly for players,
Okay.
but you'll get it soon. They'll probably have said it here. Welcome to Glimmerfall. Is this your first time? I'll give Tuna. I'll give Dia just a minute to see if they pop right back in. Here we go.
Yay.
Nice. Just really quick with that. Usually nice. All right, welcome back.
Hi.
Hello.
We missed you.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens.
Oh, no worries. The people just that came up said welcome to Glimmerfall. Just retcon that, and so you have the characters have the name as well.
Mhm.
So are you is this your first time here? Are you here for the festival?
Whoa, this is a lot. Yes. First time here. Are there rules? I've never been to another dimension before. Like, is there a we can't eat anything you give us kind of thing?
Oh.
Or if that's super insensitive, I'm so sorry. I am going off of nothing right now.
Two of the people kind of like walk off to there. But the
I
rest are like,
know.
no, don't mind them. It's your first time here. Of course there's questions, and it's good. It's good to ask questions.
Okay.
Here in Glimmerfall, you'll find most things relatively similar to the Prime, sort of a place to acclimate. Feywild. The wild part of the Feywild, further you venture from here, you've never been. Try and stick to the roads, although I wouldn't right now. They're far too dangerous to travel currently, with wolves and such. But in general, be careful what you sign yourself up for. If you hear fantastic band playing dance music, go the other way. Well, it just depends on who you run into. There's plenty of people here that will be very caring and supportive, and others that, they like to use their wits and trick poor people into relatively unfavorable circumstances. Mm. Mhm.
All right. And this yes, and this festival you were talking about. That
Yes.
sounded exciting.
Oh, it's quite lovely. Well, we have one of our Archfey is passing through the city right now. They're going to clear the roads of. Are you familiar with what's happening right now?
No, none at all.
All right. Well, I would advise. We would say, and she kind of turns to her partner. If you're here for the festival, settle in. If you're here for travel further in, the roads are far too dangerous right now. But one of our Archfey is in town right now, hence the festival. In celebration of their passage through, they're here to clear the roads. It would seem that if none of us really know quite what's happening, we simply know that something terrible and malevolent has been turning the force itself against us. Those traveling the roads, we seem to be fairly safe here in the city so far. But there's been a lot of forest-laden creatures, treants, living creatures of the wood, and wolf attacks. Oh, but it's all going to be past as Circe is here to handle it.
Circe.
Yes, I'm sorry, the Archfey.
Oh,
As we mentioned, Circe's here. We're holding the festival for her tonight, and tomorrow she's going to make her way into the woods and clear out whatever malevolent forces behind all of this, so travel can be restored to Elen Banner and Rigway Mall. Are you headed inland or just here for Glimmerfall? And you know you're headed to Moonstone Keep in Ringway Mori.
I see. So we have business in Moonstone Keep, but if you are advising us that travel is not safe, then I think we could happily participate in the festival. Could you tell us where we would be able to stay until the festivities are done with and the roads are taken care of?
Of course, there are quite a few places to book, but I'm pretty sure that, well, if you're looking to rest, if you're looking to eat, I would head over to the Ocean's Breeze, a delightful place. If you're looking to rest, I would go to the Golem's Grave. I think is the only place that still has accommodations. I heard a bell ringer looking for calling for that there were vacancies there.
The golem's grave?
Yes, the Golem's grave.
That sounds inviting.
Poor golem.
You'll sleep like the dead is their motto.
And she just kind of looks at Feyora like,
They are just kind of like,
If you're looking to
too
eat,
soon.
Ocean's Breeze.
oh, the Ocean's Breeze. Yes, I think that's a good
Yes,
place
yes.
to get your first taste of the Feywild. Yes, things I don't know how to put into words what to expect
Good
here.
play on words. All right. Thank you for your assistance.
Of course, and please participate in the festival. There's a number of delightful games set up to play, and you can earn tokens at each game, and then you can trade them in for marvelous items.
Marvelous items found only here in the.
Yes. Yeah, I suppose some elsewhere, but mostly here. Word is that they're magical in nature, but the games are magical in themselves too. So. Yes.
All right.
See if you can be one of the
And
first
I
to
turn
get
to the
5
others.
tokens.
Ooh, I turn to the others. We have to participate. I think that with everything that has happened, well, to me personally, and to also all of us, I think that a bit of fun is much needed and might just be enjoyable.
do like a good party.
I think drinking while a festival, I think, just goes in hand in hand. So
And maybe
Sorry, good.
maybe they have better drinks up here. We don't know.
who knows?
Oh, you can get free refills if you dine at the Ocean's Breeze, as we were mentioning. You can get a bracelet. It's a beautiful rainbow bracelet, and if you order their signature drink, the Midnight Rainbow, then you can have free. I think it's up to free refills on it. As you participate in the festival, they have little stations set up around the festival, and you show your band. They stamp it each time you get a refill. It's a rather strong drink, so prepare yourself.
I won't need a refill.
Hey, Leadrin, like, I really just want to grab Feyora and just run off. But Leadrin's gonna not do that and look at Feyora like, eh?
We eat first before.
Let's
we
get
drink,
rooms
or I
first.
should eat first
Yes.
before I drink.
That's fair.
Well, if it's a busy night, if you all could go get a table, I'll get us rooms. Does everyone want separate rooms? Does anyone want to bunk together at the Golem's grave?
Grave. I mean, if it's cheaper to bunk together, I don't mind.
All right.
Leadrin, just say you want to bunk with me.
You kicked me out last night. Are you trying to make up?
I just need privacy to go talk to my dead people in the morning.
See, that's why I'm concerned. I don't know if I want to bunk with you. Yeah, and we could
No,
bunk.
you
I
just see
don't.
me talking to them.
Okay.
I'll
See how many rooms are available. And if we need to
Mhm.
bunk, I don't mind who I bunk with.
So yeah, let's go get. I would say let's go pay for our rooms at the Golem's grave, and then let's go eat and then play games.
Don't we have communal funds?
I'll have to check.
Sure.
I think Nehru's holding on to. Let me open up their thing here, so you're not all like paying out of pocket if we've got some here. Inventory.
Because we never spent it on the potion.
I don't think that she popped it in here because there's 50 gold, and I think that you each had 50 gold from that first thing.
But
I'll just watch back.
I want to say it was 50 for communal.
Well, the inn is on the way to that tavern, so the Golem's Grave is on the way. So I'll just say you'll pop in. And it's 1 gold per
Mm.
person per night, but there's always room to haggle.
I'm ready to haggle.
Oh, okay. So there's a gentleman
Yeah.
behind. Welcome. I'm glad to have you here for the festival. Right. So how many rooms would you like? There are gold a night per person. Per room.
Gold a
rather.
night per person. All right. So, what kind of price can we settle on if we were? Well, what kind of room situation are we talking about? Is it 2 bedroom, like 2 beds per bed, per room? What situation?
We
are
have
talking
some
about?
1 beds and some 2 beds.
Mhm.
If you're looking, it's per room, so you can get either or. I'd say 1 person room is probably 8 silver. The 2 is a gold.
Okay.
So a little better for you if you're bunking up and you have at least 2 people.
Yes. So, what kind of price can you settle with me for two-bedroom rooms?
Make a general persuasion check as you approach the.
I shall do so. All right. 17.
Oh my gosh, they got a 17. Well, I'll say two. I can go 3 gold, 5 silver. I can knock that 5 silver off for you. You can push a little more if you want. You can tell.
I think I'll push it.
Okay, nice. Go ahead and make an argument for it, and then you can do another
Okay.
persuasion check.
All right. Let me see here. Let's see. 3 gold, 5 silver. He said he can knock off the 5. He said he can knock off the 5 silver.
From 4 gold to 3.5.
Okay, from 4 gold to 3.5. Okay. So, and this is per night, or this is per like is 3 gold
per
person?
night.
Like, what are we talking? Per night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm honestly, I'm kind of fine with that. I think I don't know how long. Wait, how do we know how long we're gonna stay here?
Sounds like maybe a night. 2 if it takes that person a while.
Yeah, then I think I'm fine with. I think we can for right now we can
All right.
spare.
They're comfortable
6
rooms.
gold.
You'll find the linens
Mhm.
nice and comfortable and warm. I don't think you'll be too let down here. It's not one of the finer establishments in town, but we do right by you.
I hear your slogan is "You'll sleep like the dead." Is that true?
Yes, we've put most of our focus and investments into the bedding, so that as you're here to rest, right? So extremely comfortable.
Well, thank you very much.
But you can promise that we'll wake up, right?
Oh my gosh, I didn't think of
can promise that there isn't anything here in in our inn that should prevent you from waking up. If you
Ooh,
die
that's
of
good
natural
That's good liability talk.
yeah, I'll fill a business, but okay, all right.
I am. I own
Mhm.
I own a shop with magical items, so you have to have proper terminology because if someone because they touched the wrong cabinet. Oof.
Yes. Oh my. Well, I wish you all a good stay. Enjoy the festival. If you're lucky, you'll get to see Circe. But so much fun this year. Have fun. Rest well. Here are your keys to the 2 rooms, and pass you the keys. And you're all set. You're on the 2nd floor, just up the stairs to the right.
Amazing. So who wants to bunk with whom?
I will take a key and just link up with Feyora and like, come on.
That's going with Leadrin.
Nice. All right, you're able to get like the stuff packs off your backs and just like take a minute to sit down and take a load off after all that walking and sleeping on the hard ground, everything else. And I'll tell you what, you check out your, I'm sorry, I'm assuming Tuna and Dia just do the same in their room.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So he wasn't kidding when he said all the investment went into the bedding. Like the window's pretty drafty, the door's a little rickety, the dressers have like a wobble because but the beds are legit when you lay down. It's like they're just wrapping, oh, they're so extra toasty. They have weighted blankets optionally. They've got all the things.
Ooh.
Mhm.
When you're coming into town for a short time just to enjoy a festival, you want a nice bed. So this is
Right?
getting a good review from me.
Nice.
Almost makes me wish I needed 8 hours of sleep.
Right?
Elf
Beautiful.
problems.
All right.
Just elfy things.
Yeah, so are y'all heading over to the Ocean's Breeze or to
Yes.
nice.
Mhm.
Right, you all kind of make your way. There's a little bit of an excitement, I imagine, among your group as you're in this new beautiful place. I mean, just taking in the landscape and the starry sky
Absolutely.
outside.
We've been traveling in the woods for the awful, awful woods for a week. Now we're in civilization and fun things are happening. Dee is
Mhm.
so excited.
Love it. The streets are lined with like a bunch of booths for summer games and other things. A lot of like fried doughy products. It's like a festival and carnival. More not carnival, a festival. Proper festival going on, but it has a lot of the comfort foods and fried foods and other you would expect at a festival. You make your way down to the Ocean's Breeze, and it's clearly a gimmick because as you go and see the outer portion of this building, it has like it's painted on the front with a beach and ocean waves and like palm trees on the front, completely out of place for anything not coastal. Um, Stepping inside through the front door, you actually pass through a magical membrane, much it's shimmering almost with the iridescence of like a soapy bubble. You kind of push through, kind of pops behind you. And as you step inside, you can smell the ocean's air. Now, for those that are not familiar, it can be a bit pungent. But for those that are familiar with the ocean, so it brings with it one of life's great delights. Um, and yeah, you are inside a building, but it's only half a building. You turn around, you see the wall that's in the windows that you were just looking in through, but looking further in, it's only half a building. The other half opens up. You're standing on a beach here with a couple beachside bars. Tables adorn a wooden walkway, and further out on the beach, there's chairs and umbrellas arranged in different groupings. The beach meets ocean waves that crash and approach the edge of the walkway as they creep up and then roll back into the ocean from which they originated. And the ocean itself reaches out as far as the eye can see. And you stand just inside this tavern in this half of the building, standing just as it did from the outside. And again, the other half is simply like a walkway leading out. There's a number of tables here in the building portion too, if you want to be in the shade and not out on the beach. Beautifully warm weather here. It seems to be a seat yourself establishment.
Mhm.
What would you like to do?
First thing I would definitely like to do, I was like, kid, one of you order me a midnight rainbow. I am compelled to do something very quickly because I've never ever gotten a chance to do it. And I'll take off like my boots and just run straight for the ocean.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, you hustle out there and it feels amazing, like the sinking of the feet into the sand as you're running and the warmth of the sand running up between your toes. Are you going like straight into the ocean?
Oh no, God no. I just want to just joyfully, I'm very happy getting like my feet and my calves wet
Mm,
and
mhm.
just like kick the ocean water and like
Oh.
have Gil beside me. This like I've never gotten to do it. So
Oh. All right, yeah, you're standing, it's washing over, and it's that weird feeling of vertigo as it kind of pulls in one direction and comes
mhm.
washes in. Gil is sort of chasing the tide and like running away from it as it comes in, and then chasing it back out, and then running in. Uh,
I would die for my child.
you be careful of that undertow, Gil. What does everyone else want to do as you're seeing Dee run out to do so?
I feel like I'm just kind of breathing it in. It's been a hot minute, I think, since I've been anywhere near an ocean. So I'm just kind of taking a minute and just enjoying it. Also looking for any sort of dock here.
No docks in sight here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mhm,
Make sure.
mhm. Leadrin, anything for you? What are you up to?
That midnight rainbow.
Okay, all right. You're heading up to one of the bars then, or do you want to sit down, relax, and wait for someone to come over and serve you? I saw it change when I said someone serve you.
Have flashbacks of Baxel. No.
Yeah.
No. She's not that. Okay, we're gonna go up to the bar
Okay.
and she'll place, or before she goes, she'll be like looks over to Tuna. You want one? Go ride a rainbow?
I'm good. Thank you, though. Appreciate it.
Water?
Oh, maybe some water would be nice.
Okay. Feyora.
What's Feyora doing?
Feyora was kind of studying Tuna a bit, and then Leadrin says her name. She kind of, I'll come help carry drinks.
Okay. Let's go get a rainbow.
The three of you, and now actually all of you would notice this. Dia, you would notice this out at some of the tables near the edge of the beach there, as you're running by and as you're playing, and around each spot at the bar, something that stands out is that there are sort of fastened either to the pole or the table out on the beach tables, or along fastened right to the bar, are leather wrist straps. They're bolted and bound to the bar, and again, like the metal pole, the umbrella, and table out in the all the tables in here seem to have. It's
Inky.
just to
I was gonna say, Ocean's Breeze, get up to something.
damn, what's up?
Adrian's open.
Bartender comes over, Leadrin. Oh, welcome to the the Ocean's Breeze. What can I get you today?
I have a question.
All right.
She points over to the leather straps, cups. Do y'all use those?
Oh, sometimes. Only if you want to, though.
Like, use them?
Yeah.
Cool. Nice. I
What do you
need 2
get?
midnight rainbows.
Oh, good choice.
I mean, is it an after party thing?
Oh, well, I guess you'll have to wait and see. It's a surprise.
What time? Just curious.
It
Curious.
changes.
I'm out of town. Oh.
But are you here for the festival then? You're getting your rainbow band for free refills. You get free refills of this beautiful drink.
Yes, of course.
Puts it on. Always manages to like tape some skin. They make it too tight all the time. Tuna, are you getting one or are you not?
Tuna does not drink, so
Okay. Oh, no problem.
Water.
yep, getting water.
Right. for you? And it looks to Feyora.
No, I'm okay. I'm probably gonna piggyback off of hers because it won't take me much.
All right. And Dia, there's a server that's come out to you that's also offering the same thing. Like, would you like to join?
100%. Yes.
Put the band on.
Why did he?
I'll be right back, ma'am. The woman says that's serving. Right. Well, here you go, and whips up the drink. You know, some fancy glass spinning and stuff like that. Bottle spinning and pours. Shake, 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 and basically they're mixing different drinks that top one another, and they maintain mostly their color of the rainbow up to the pint glass, and some of the color fades and drips down into the next color below it, offering like a really beautiful gradient through the rainbow. Here you go. Bit strong, so you know, be cautious but have fun. Let loose at the festival, right?
Yeah. How much?
It's a
Where's-
gold apiece.
Oh,
I'm sorry, they're not a gold apiece.
Are you
they're 5
piggybacking off
silver
of me?
apiece.
5 silver apiece.
Yeah, that's my bad. 5 silver apiece.
She feels like she's on vacation. She's gonna push over a gold piece.
Hmm.
You tell me
Alright.
what time, okay? Later.
I
Thanks.
Promise, you'll know. I'll give you
Okay.
I'll make an announcement.
Oh, really? Why? Wait, an announcement to the whole class?
Sure.
Oh, that was special. Okay.
Oh,
Cool. You get a tip.
you're, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you're gonna have a good time.
I know I will.
Yeah.
Oh, She
Nice.
has the water. Did
Mhm.
you? Are you piggybacking off of me, Feyora, for the drinking, or did you get yours too?
I'll get mine. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
so
need the
I-
band. I'm not gonna need 3 more of these.
Gotcha.
Nice.
I paid for everybody's. Let's just.
Okay.
There we go.
Nice. So a gold and 5 silver for everyone's, and if you're doing
Cool.
a tip, it'd be 2 gold and 20 tip.
I don't want them to have another tip.
Yeah, no, down. Yeah, you're good.
No, it's fine. That's fine. I'll give them.
No, don't worry about it.
I did. Too late.
Do you get your drink? Courtesy of the young woman at the bar, and she gestures over to Leadrin.
Oh.
Enjoy.
And she does a little like.
Oh,
Cheers.
yeah. Cheers.
Nice. All right, y'all
And
have
she
your.
passes.
Okay, good. Are you all getting?
Passes the drink. Sorry.
No, I'm gonna stop talking and let you talk. Please go ahead.
Ah, passing Feyora her drink, and then I'm going over to Tuna to give them their water, and Serena or Dia, Dia, it's already hit me. Okay, I'm done now.
Absolutely. Once the drinks are come, I'll try to, I don't know if I have to train Gil or just let them do whatever they want because they're my child.
Up to you.
But yeah, I'll just like try to get Gil to follow me back so that I want to drink with everyone. I've had my fun in the ocean.
Nice. It takes a little doing to wrangle Gil, but they get the message and they climb up and you're able to join everyone. Where do y'all want to sit? Out on the beach at one of the tables, or at one of the bigger tables inside, like the part that's still a building? Where there's shade.
I'm fine with like one of the table, that way we can see the beach but don't have to be on it. Like, I don't know.
Sure.
Server comes around, gets some tasty food. There's some interesting things, some equivalents to Prime stuff. There's sort of a mixed menu here because it's right next to this portal. It's not traveled all that much, but enough where, you know, they still cater to some time. But some exquisite meals here. Everything seems to be prepared really, really well. There's like a really high bar for quality to things here. Yeah, so you get your food, you start eating. Anything you want to chat about it while eating?
They have
Really
snails.
quick.
Sorry.
Just really quick.
Hmm?
Does Dia's like feet still have like sand and stuff on them? Alright, then Pharaoh will use prestidigitation to clean off her feet so that it's clear from the sand and everything.
Oh, oh, thank you. That is how do you know magic?
I don't really know much. It's just little things here and there.
Mhm.
Another occupational kind of thing. It behooved me to learn a couple of tricks.
Hmm.
Yeah. Mhm.
Interesting. Well, all right.
A bit of a relief too. The sand went from fun to like grating and grinding a bit, between the toes and everything. So like, it's nice.
It's a different kind of discomfort that we know the incident. So I mean, after that, anything is fine.
Yeah, let's sand. After that, Leadrin, did you have something for dinner time?
Oh, I think she would have requested snails if they had it.
Yeah, they have
It's the only
like.
bug she likes.
Oh, okay, nice. Sure. Yeah, we'll say they have those then. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Delicacy.
Right. But no main conversation, just small talk till festival time.
Okay, I'm saying that as a moment because I did feel awkward before because a lot of things have been forcibly pulled from all of us. But I want to say that I am in this moment because again, I've never been to another world before, dimension world, whatever the proper term is. I am very glad it is with all of you because even in the short time that I have met you, you all have been probably the most interesting people I've ever met. And even with all the awkwardness that I personally feel, that's not going to color my opinion in any of you. So I very much wanted to push for us to go to these festivities because I wanted us to enjoy more of each other's company outside of business. So that's all I wanted to say because that was what was on my mind. I will pay for appetizers since later you covered my drink.
Enjoy. I don't do much with the feelings, but that was really nice of you to say. I'm glad that we've expanded beyond customer business relations.
It is new for me. An emotional distance is how I keep myself safe. So this is whole new territory.
Yeah. So it's great.
Post is raised. And you're able to take a drink of water or your drink if you have a beverage. I'm gonna ask for some quick Constitution saving throws just to get a vibe for everyone.
Absolutely. How many do you want?
I think for drink one, we'll just do one. Feyora,
Okay.
yours is at disadvantage, of course.
I did want to mention that she would be drinking very carefully because she wants to be alert for the game. So she can do her best.
Okay, never mind then. We'll check in later on this check. Actually, it'll be a light check. So go ahead and redo. Yours is just a straight roll, Feyora, not disadvantage, and Tuda, you don't have to do one, obviously.
Would
but
mine be an advantage since I have a very high tolerance?
yeah,
maybe?
yep. No, we built that into your back thing, and it's very specific, so it's fine. It's just for drinking.
Yep. Well then.
Laedrin, what'd you get?
It's a con save. I got a 10.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
My
For
dice.
like,
Now you
listen,
roll fine.
this drink is really strong. Feyora, how about you?
I got an 18.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Okay, the sipping's working out. Dia, how about you?
I got a dirty 20.
No.
Nice.
So you're all just it's just bringing on a very light buzz where it's fun. It's fun, it's not impairing anything. And Leadrin, maybe a little more buzz than everyone else for a change. It's not often, but sometimes something really hits you. There's a lot of different liquors in this drink, so it hits. But still, no one's beyond the buzz phase, so it's fun still, not inhibiting anything.
To be fair to Fair is drinking like an assload of water to go with it. Like
Nice.
stay on top of it as much as she can until after the games.
Ah. Well, you're enjoying your
Is
meal.
this what it feels like?
Yeah. Oh, what? I haven't been buzzed in forever. Yeah.
I don't understand.
I couldn't tell you. I'm usually well past the buzz.
Nice.
Like, I feel amazing.
The
Stay like this.
the idea of a festival gets more exciting. There's the buzz on. You have a group of friends. You're chatting about, we've got some friendship budding here, and yeah, it's nice. You're looking forward to the evening. At one point, as your dinner's getting near done, a loud bell rings in the building, and you look over to the sound, and it's a customer with a big excited grin on their face. There's a bell up at the bar. Bing, bing, bing. Their goofy face looking around all excited. And most of the patrons in here suddenly start cheering. And the bartender, you see him going around. He's closing up all the cabinets, tink, 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 all the drawers, zoop, over the glasses. And he leaps up to the countertop. And the surf bell's been rung. If you have a drink, down it quickly. The next round is on our bell ringer, and points down to the customer that rang the bell. But first, hold on tight or strap yourself in. Here comes the surf. And you see people slamming their
God.
drinks down and sealing their food in these little little tiny containers that came with their meal. Snap, 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 snap. And those that aren't hurriedly doing so are looking out at the beach, which draws your attention. As your eyes track over to the ocean, you see what appears to be around a 13-foot wave approaching the beach without cresting. The wave is approaching rapidly, rolls up over the beach, and the wave pushes itself up the beach, the water level just ahead of it rising too, and it completely obscures your view of the outside of this tavern as it crashes through the tavern and washes over all of you. Is anyone
Is
not
there-
strapping in?
Oh, I'm super strapping it. If there's a way to secure Gil into my cloak or something. I know I don't wear armor, but I just...
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you can get him in your cloak. Yeah. All right. If everyone's strapping in, there's plenty of the leather wrist straps here to strap into. Yep. And the whole place fills with water for 10, 12 seconds, a relatively comfortable amount of time, unless you don't know how to swim. And drags with it a bunch of loose debris and things people didn't pack up. Out. Next round of drinks on our bell ringer. The bartender cleans off some of the surf and stuff. And everyone kind of pops open their airtight, their watertight containers, continues eating their food. That's just part of the fun.
I didn't think it was for that.
No! I'm not one to judge anyone on their type of drenched. Listen, just spitting out. I'm not one to judge anyone on their type of fun, but this is not what I expect of a restaurant atmosphere.
This was not the type of fun I thought it was
Oh.
going to be from leather straps.
What
I'm
were you
very
thinking?
displeased.
What do you mean?
Elaborate.
Don't worry about it.
Maybe
Okay.
later. Do you not know?
Do you
Maybe
just
she's
tonight,
torn between
please.
educating and wanting to dry up stuff.
Yeah.
Is Gil okay?
Gil's fine. Little wet. Gets up on your shoulders
Okay.
and shakes out there. There, the feathers and fur on the back there. Mm-hmm.
No, I only want to experience that never again. So I think while drinks are on another person, we should get another one and then we check out the festival. How does everyone feel?
I don't want to go through that again. If I
No.
want to
Don't either.
salt water, I just
No.
go back home.
It's not that bad.
You liked it. The
I
surfing.
didn't say that. I just said it wasn't
Oh.
that bad.
Nice.
Could have been worse.
Could have been much worse.
First taste of the
I-
Feywild. Yeah.
Was not a
I
fan.
wasn't expecting the Feywild to taste like salt water. Have to say.
That
I had
was
other
also the first
expectations.
furthest thing from my mind of if I had to taste the Feywild, what it would be that is fair.
So, does the bell summon it, or does it just warn about it?
I
Let's
feel
not stick
like
around long enough
both.
to find out.
Second drinks.
Nice. You get a second round of drink and you head out into the festival area before someone else gets to ring the bell. There's an information booth, and you learn that indeed there's a number. I believe there are 6 different types of games that you can do here to earn badges. Each one you have a chance. If you win, then you earn a badge. If you get 5, there's some really nice stuff with 5 badges. And then you can buy some other things that are not too bad, kind of nice at 3 badges. And then there's some stuff you can buy at 1 badge. Here's what you see, right? Because you get to look, you just don't know what they are. The 5 token section has a random javelin, a sword. There's a medallion that's hanging up on a necklace, a pair of gauntlets, a cool headband, a fancy little brooch, a little empty vial. And then another section that's a whole assortment of weapons in its own category. And they're not telling you what they are, just oh yeah, well, if you win you can choose any of the weapons from this particular bin. They're all special.
So it was a collection of weapons, a headband, a cool headband,
Gauntlet,
a
brooch,
gauntlet, and then a brooch. Okay.
medallion, and an empty vial. In the 3 token section, there's a couple of vials of liquid. There's a belt, a little sphere, some boots, some rope, a quiver, for a bow and arrow, a few rings, a pearl, and something that's looks like a bar, like a heavy bar. And an outfit of clothing of which you get to choose 1 piece. There's a hat, there's a shirt, there's boots, there's pants, things like that, and you get to choose 1. And then a little rock. And in the 1 token area, there's potions. There's just a bunch of different potions. Looks like at quick glance 4 different types of potions. Oh man, none of you are proficient in Arcana. They tell you that these are really nice and magical items. Oh, they're magical. Oh yeah, there's magic blasting off of these things, and
Do I believe them? Can there be an inside check rolled in to see what's going on? See
absolutely.
which prize rank is actually true in that, or
Gotcha. Yeah, go for it.
it might just be colored water. Ooh, even with my -1 to insight, 15.
Nice. Yeah, no, they seem to be telling the truth that they're magical, and they seem to be telling the truth about the tiers. like without having like you can't tell yourself since
Right.
but they seem to be being totally genuine.
Okay.
Bad day for me to not have detect magic in my spells.
Oh,
Not
nice.
prepare that one.
Well, here's they talk about the things. All right, now we've got 6 different games you can play here. The first one's called you can see Gerald over there, and he runs the Tell Me a Story booth. You go over there, you tell him a story. It can be funny, it can be sad, dramatic, suspense, anything in between all of that. It's got to be true and it's got to be compelling. And you tell him something where he feels satisfied with that, you win. That one's a little ambiguous, right? But he's a good judge, you know. You go up one at a time. If you win, you get a badge. If feels like, nah, that's not good or that's not truthful, then you don't. The other games we have, they're a little more mechanical in nature, right? We got your bluffing dice. You all roll yourselves, basically roll a d10, and you place a wager. Like everyone sees what everyone else rolled on their d10. You're trying to get the closest. You're trying to end up with the highest number out of everybody. You see everyone's first roll, and you can place a bet or you can bounce. And then everyone rolls a d6, and no one gets to see, but you do insight checks to like try and glean whether people are like got a good roll or not. And then everyone rolls a d4. You can place your bet, you can raise it. Then everyone rolls a d4 and shows that. And then if you think you've got the highest number, you stay in. If not, you're out. You can win by either having the highest number or basically whoever wins the pot. Then the next one is simply a game we call Fisticuffs. There's no armor. It's hand-to-hand fighting. No magic. The first person to lose 5 hit points, basically, loses. You get yourself a badge. You can earn 4 gold pieces. Secondary reward to that, too. And a special item that comes with winning that. Yeah. I forgot to mention the bluffing dice game also gets you 4 gold on top of a badge. And a crystal dice set. 7-piece dice set made of crystal. The next game over there with Margaret is Swig and Slam. 3 normal rounds of drinking. First round comes with a pitcher of Glimmerfall ale. Second round, pint of Moonstone Reserve ale. Third round, kidney shot ale. Bonus rounds if someone's still standing at the end of that. But you win that, same thing. You get yourselves a badge. You get 3 gold pieces. And you win a finely crafted, highly ornamental silver pint chalice. Worth around 25 gold silver pieces if you're just looking to sell it, but it's a thing of beer. The next, one of my favorites for this, is the Stump Chomping Contest. You get equipped with a 2-handed axe, and it does 1d8 damage, chopping damage. The stump has an AC of 15 and HP of 30, and it's done 1 round at a time. The first person to eliminate the stump down to 0 HP wins. You get 1 badge. You get a Fae crafted hatchet. It's one-handed, but it does 1d8 slashing damage, and it's light and versatile. Another light, versatile weapon if you wanted. Over here is the Slapping Challenge. Players are paired up, and they decide among themselves who goes first. You slap the other opponent across the face as hard as you can. It's an athletics versus a con save. Failed save makes for a loss, but unless both people fail, then they do it again. But as long as one fails and the other succeeds, that ends it. A failure of 10 or more is a pass out briefly, which is extra fun. A 3 gold reward plus the badge, and there's a secret scroll you get supposed to help those that like fighting barehanded. Anyway, those are the games. Go through as many as you like. You get 5 badges. You can come back here and pull from the 5 badge.
I was
Man.
try them all.
Excellent, excellent. Well, I'd start, if you're looking, slapping contest is closest. Maybe make your way back round. All right. Well, you
So
all
this
have
is
fun.
going to sound. This is going to sound. Okay. So this is. I know we just had a conversation about how very much I'm very happy that we're all traveling together and budding. My next question would be, who wants to slap me? I will not take offense if all of you jump once. It's happened before.
I'll add that there are other people. You can do it among one another if you want, but there are other contestants that you can slap with if you want.
Yeah, I prefer
I'm
to
just-
slap a stranger.
I never miss an opportunity to fight
Fair
Peter.
enough.
That's my bad. I should have added that. Yeah. Yeah, who wants to slap me? I'm sorry.
I don't know. I was told there would be slapping, and I'd rather be slapped by someone I know.
Yeah. That's amazing. Oh, you chat as you head up to the slapping contest. I guess I'll ask first then. Dia, are you looking to find another contestant, or do you want to
Listen, I'll be slapped. I'm confident in my toughness.
Nice. All right, so we'll say that they just pull someone that's, someone else in line. They pair you up, and Dia, you'll go first then. Everyone else consider if you want to do this one. Slapping contest starts. You meet up with someone that is around your size. Maybe a little taller than you. A slightly more like imposing size-wise form, but not too much. Pretty relative. And she looks over this little table. There's a little handle. You hold one hand real tight on this to keep your balance and stuff, and the other hand's the slapping hand. And she looks at you. Great. So, do you want to slap first, or do you want to be slapped first? Do you have a preference?
I mean, listen, I hope this doesn't read too much into who I am, but I'd prefer to be slapped first.
There's nothing wrong with that, eh? All right, well, let's take a minute, brace yourself.
Got it.
All right, she shakes her hand like a few times and squeezes. All right, here we go. So go ahead and make a Constitution saving.
Okay.
That was oh, it's a good thing that was cocked.
Okay.
Okay. And she comes in to slap. She only gets a 7.
Okay,
So
I
it
got an
doesn't-
18.
Oh, it's like your face doesn't even budge. Her hand just kind of bends around your face. She slaps. Oh.
I think I've closed my eyes. Like, did it happen? Is it?
Hi. And you open your eyes, and she looks a little concerned now. Like, hi. The announcer's like, okay, our contestant Dia, all you have to do is succeed in this, and that you win.
Okay.
Fail, and it'll be another round. All right, I'm
Okay.
ready. And kind of holds
All right.
Richard teeth.
Okay. And this is
Before Dia does this, can I ask something
Yeah.
that is relevant? We were not told no magic allowed. That was only in fisticuffs, correct?
It was early. I'll add because I should have added that.
Okay.
To be no
Okay,
magic.
'cause I
Mhm.
did pack enhance ability, but I will hold
Oh, nice. That's something where you could probably do that beforehand if you like in between the
yeah,
next
that's
one
what
if
I
you
was
want.
gonna try to. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's gonna just like pat on the shoulder, like you got this.
Thank you
Okay.
for the
We'll do it in a
encouragement.
Sneaky.
Feel a little bit of
Nice.
magic, and then you're like, it kind of goes away because Tuna changes their mind. It's like maybe not.
Aw. They've got an 8, so an 8's what you got to beat.
All right. Is this a athletics or is this an attack roll?
Athletics for this one.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
I got an 8 exactly.
Oh, that's okay. A draw still wins because they lost the other one.
Okay.
Ah!
Yes.
Oh,
Are you?
oh.
Oh, okay.
Nope. I signed up for it, and I'm sure I'll be
Mhm.
fine in an hour or
Mhm.
two. Ooh, that's mighty fine slapping.
Thank you.
Aye. Whew. All right. And they kind of usher the both of you off, and you get a badge, DM. And just so I don't drag all of you out waiting, I'll kind of, facilitate the next ones. Next other booths, I'll kind of take that first person, different person each time to be able to kind of role play a little more. But is anyone else doing this one to try and also get all your badges? Yeah. All right. Feyora, I'll let you go first. Do you want to slap or be slapped first?
I will slap first.
Okay.
But I do want to say that I tell the announcer
Mhm.
that my name is McDoigan.
McDoigan?
Yep.
Okay. McDoigan versus. You'll hear that. Huh? Oh, they did so terribly. Okay, a 5 is what you have to beat with an athletics check.
I rolled a 2, and my athletics is -1.
No, it's what? Your hands are sweaty. I don't know. Something went wrong. No. Oh. All right, my turn. And so they switch. So this time make a con saving throw, please. Okay, they got a 3. So all you have to beat is a 3.
12.
Okay. Oh, round 2. Go ahead and do another slap. That's a little better. 13 is what you have to beat. Is there con save?
18. It was cockeyed the first time. So
Oh, nice. They're like, yeah, whatever this is gonna be. Oh, like it actually hurt. Okay.
She's totally gonna play it off like that was intentional. Like she
Nice. Second.
did the first time.
All right, go ahead and make. Let's see. This is them slapping you now, so con save for you.
6.
Oh, dang. Okay, nope. They succeed. They got a 15. So it's another round. Your faces are starting to get like extra red and sore. For those of you watching, no. Okay, that's their con save of 13. And you're doing athletics.
6.
Oh no. Okay. All right. This time you do your con save. Are you kidding me? That's a 4.
10.
Okay, one more round. Go ahead and do an athletics. All right, that's a 9 you've got to beat.
Alright, it's a natural 20, but it goes down to a 19 because my name.
Oh, I'm sorry. It goes down to a 19. That means that you slap them hard enough to knock them out temporarily.
There's just a ooh throughout the ground.
Yeah, person grab. Oh shit! You won. After all that slapping back and forth, you just like, boom. Okay, beautiful. You get a badge. Again, both of you got a badge, and you got 3 gold pieces. Make sure you add that to your inventory. And you both got a copy of this scroll, which we'll look at after Tuna goes, and Leadrin if she does. Tuna, do you want to slap or be slapped first?
I would like to slap first.
Okay, nice. Make an athletics check if you would. That's a 13 to beat.
That is an 18.
Ooh, now right off the back. Ooh. They're gonna do their slam. Oh my gosh, that's a 12 against whatever your strength save. I'm sorry, con
Also
save
a
is.
12.
Oh, but that means you win because it wasn't a loss.
Win.
So nice. Oh, that's good. Ugh. But they've lost. Beautiful. So same thing. Add that 3 gold. You got 1 badge to spend. Leadrin, are you doing the slapping contest? You want that good 5 gold, 5 badge goodies?
I mean, she wasn't going to because she was afraid she was going to like it too much.
Win
But
or
then everyone
lose, it's a
else had
win
a
for me.
everyone else had a turn, and now she feels left out. So
Oh,
she's like,
FOMO.
FOMO. It's like, okay, fine.
Okay. Do you want to slap or be slapped first?
I'm gonna try to go first.
Okay. All right, go make an athletics check. Jeez, this is a terrible roll. This is the 12. You got to beat a 12.
Listen, I have a -1, so
Ooh.
yeah, that's an 8.
Oh, okay. Oh, stings your hand like you get a really good surface area slap. All right, go make a con save.
Con save? Okay.
All right, 6 is what you got to beat.
3. I have a
3.
nat 1.
No!
My dice hate me.
Oh! Oh. All right, wait. So you lost, and they won on the other one. Yeah. So unfortunately, you don't get a badge, but you got slapped. So.
All I wanted was to be slapped.
Sorry,
Thanks.
Legion. You were part of the excitement with everyone.
Dominated. Nice.
Up next, you see, at the next booth, is the stump chopping contest, and if you've watched TikTok at all, I'm picturing the people like the men and women that do the log chopping. That's what I'm picturing here. So it's like,
yeah.
okay, let's do that. But I'll add that for those of you that have your scrolls, that's Tuna, Feyora, and Dia, you find that these are secrets to the unarmed technique. If you couldn't use unarmed strikes before, you can once you spend like an hour reading through these scrolls.
Holy shit.
Sorry, Leadrin. Sorry, there's just other good stuff, I swear. Yeah, yep. So, it's kind of fun, so you don't get that 1 damage every time.
Mhm.
And which might not be a bad idea. You're welcome to, take the hour and read through that before you end up at fisticuffs.
Yes, 100%. Tuna is immediately like, I'm gonna go take a break for a minute, and I'm just like reading and walking.
Beautiful, beautiful. The starry night and the moon above, the rings of the planet all shine down, illuminating this festival, and there's just this jovial energy throughout. As people are racing about, kids and adults alike, and people are drinking. Seems responsible. You're not getting a lot of people like causing a ruckus. It's just a fun energy here as you make your way over to the very attractive stump cutters, and reading your scrolls and such. And I think that's where we'll end tonight's session, mid festival. Yeah.
Exciting.
Oh my gosh, I was so excited, and like last week I was like, this is fine anyway, because I want everyone here to be able to do this. If we had to miss anyone last week, it would have been too much of a bummer. Plus, gotta find that balance, right? You've all had a lot of intense stuff. So yeah, we got some story mixed in here, and some Feywild introduction stuff, and some fun, and we'll have more of that next week. Thank you so much, players, as always. You're so amazing. I love playing this game with y'all. I look forward to it so much.
So fun.
I have the most fun. Like, it's the most fun. I love it so much.
My favorite day of the week.
Yeah. I harassed so many people in my week about this game. Like, listen, these people are incredible. They did this and they did this. And all this week is going to be like top of the list. There's so many things from this session. But definitely, is that a cat? It's like, I'm going to be like telling everyone about that because I love it so much. Yeah. So
I think that happened tonight. Not a cat.
nice. For anybody that's new here tonight, welcome. Hope you had fun. If you did, consider giving us a follow so you can be alerted to all of our fun stuff. We'll bring up our schedule here. We have a lot of D&D at nighttime here, usually 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. time slot. But Sundered Fate here that you've been watching is 9 to midnight Eastern. Don't miss it. We'll hopefully catch you back next week. Sort of our, so far, like a high fantasy campaign with I mean obviously deeply interesting characters and people, and there's just so much. It's so much. I'm just so excited. um, yeah. So we won't be having. Well, I guess unless you're a patron, you don't see the after show anyway. But I'm not gonna be. We won't be raiding and stuff. We're gonna wrap up because some people have to go tonight. So have a lovely. No, that's not a knock at all. That's just me respecting everyone's. It's just yeah. Okay.
I appreciate it.
It's like, oh,
I'm
no.
just sad that I have to.
Yeah. Aw.
It's just me being sad.
Okay, good. It's like I'm sorry. Take care. Have a lovely night, and we'll catch you all next Tuesday for Sundered Fate. Bye.